Google just showed Gemini Spark, and the headline is not another chat upgrade. The claim is bigger: a personal AI agent that keeps working after you close your laptop. The source video is only 25 seconds long, but it says a lot. It shows Gemini moving from a blank assistant screen into a task dashboard, then into a Spark tab marked beta. So this video is not a hype reel. It is a source-grounded breakdown of what Google actually announced, what the demo really proves, and what is still just promised. The post says Spark is a 24/7 personal AI agent that helps you navigate your digital life, taking action on your behalf and under your direction. Google says it runs on Gemini 3.5 and is built on anti-gravity, the agent harness behind its developer products. It also says Spark runs on dedicated virtual machines on Google Cloud, so the work can continue in the background without your laptop staying open. That is the important shift. Google is not pitching a chatbot that waits for prompts. It is pitching an agent surface that can hold tasks, use tools, and continue across time. The cold viewer version is this: Gemini is trying to become the place where you hand off work, not just the place where you ask questions. Now look at the actual source video. There is no human presenter and no voiceover. It is a silent product motion graphic, so we should not pretend it proves a live workflow. The first beat is the Gemini Sparkle on a clean white interface. Then a floating app card forms, and the screen moves into a recent tasks-style dashboard. The visible rows include Morning Priorities Digest, Team Offsite Budget Proposal, and NYC Summer Trip Planning. Those are not random labels. They are the kind of work Google wants Spark to own: scanning your day, preparing documents, and planning across personal context. The clip also highlights an account area, which matters because personal agents live or die by identity and permissions. The final beat reveals Gemini, Spark, Chat, and tasks in the app navigation. That tells us how Google wants to frame Spark, not as a separate side project, but as a tab inside Gemini. The official Gemini app article gives the missing context. Google says Spark transforms Gemini from an assistant that answers questions into an active partner that does real work on your behalf. It also says Spark is deeply integrated with Workspace tools like Gmail, Docs, and Slides. That is where the product could become useful. Email, documents, calendars, drafts, and follow-ups are already where people lose time. The anti-gravity connection matters because Google is also launching managed agents for developers, remote Linux environments where an agent can reason, use tools, execute code, manage files, browse the web, and resume with state intact. That does not mean consumer Spark is the same product as the developer API, but it does show the platform direction. Google wants agents that are not trapped inside one chat box. It wants persistent workspaces where an AI can keep context and finish tasks. Google gives 3 concrete Spark examples. First, recurring tasks or triggers, like parsing monthly credit card statements to flag hidden subscription fees. Second, taught skills, like checking a school inbox, extracting deadlines, and sending a daily digest to a parent and partner. Third, complete workflows, like turning meeting notes across emails and chats into a polished Google Doc, then drafting the companion email. These are useful examples because they are not about making a funny image or summarizing a single page. They are cross-app workflows with memory, scheduling, permissions, and output files. The MCP piece is the expansion layer. Google says connected apps are expanding with new MCP connections to Canva, OpenTable, and Instacart, with more partners integrating. The official partner grid also includes names across design, travel, productivity, finance, music, delivery, and health. If this works, Spark becomes less like a chatbot and more like an operating layer for apps. There are 2 big caveats. The first is access. Google says Spark will roll out to trusted testers first, with a beta planned for United States Google AI Ultra subscribers. So right now, this is an announcement and official demo, not a public hands-on product review. The second caveat is control. Google says Spark operates under your direction. You choose whether to turn it on and what apps it connects to, and it is designed to ask before high-stakes actions like spending money or sending emails. That line matters because always-on agents are only useful if permission boundaries are clear. A bad version would be an assistant that quietly takes actions you did not expect. A good version would be an agent that can prepare work in the background, then pause at the moments where consent matters. The replies already show the two reactions. People want Workspace and multiple account support, and they are skeptical Google will keep the product alive. My read is simple. Gemini Spark is Google trying to make the first mainstream, always-on personal agent feel normal. The proof we have today is the official announcement, the silent interface demo, the Workspace integration claims, and the anti-gravity foundation. The proof we do not have yet is a live task completed end-to-end by a real user. That distinction is important. Announcements are cheap. Background task execution, permissions, reliability, and account boundaries are where the product earns trust. When access opens, the follow-up should be a hands-on test. Give Spark a real workflow, close the laptop, and see what actually happens. If it works, this is a major shift. If it does not, it is another beautiful Google demo waiting for reality.